We interrupt Andy Williams singing about being home for Christmas, which is 1 month from today, by the way. And that's still a ways away in my book. But welcome to Leake Academy girls basketball on Boswell Media Sports and on the Christmas station, Cruising 98.3. And we bring you special holiday week coverage of the Leake Academy girls and boys playing today and tomorrow at the lunch hour in the East Rankin Thanksgiving Tournament in Pelahatchie. So thanks for being with us today. Thanks to everybody who's joining us on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel. If you don't already do this, if you're there, you've already got the live stream up, hit the subscribe box and you'll get a notification every time we come on the air for one of 11 regular season games for the Rebels. And then when we get to late January, early February, and it's tournament time, we'll bring you every minute of Leake Academy Rebel basketball here on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel and on Cruising 98.3. I'm Philip Palmertree. Sam Rigby's running the camera here in Pelahatchie, and we've got Billy Steen in the studio, Kosciuszko, and we're happy to have you with us. We've got a noon tip-off coming up between Coach Amanda Hatch's 11-0 Leake Academy Rebels and the Lady Cougars of Brookhaven Academy. And then immediately after that, the boys' teams from those two schools will hit the floor. It'll be Coach Jason Morgan's Rebels and Brookhaven as part of Thanksgiving Tournament action tomorrow. Same time, noon and 1:15 tip-offs for the girls and the boys. The opponent tomorrow will be Kapaya Academy. But this is our first broadcast. Seems like just 72 hours ago we were doing football, because we were. But the Rebels and the Cougars have headed over their bench area. Leake will be the visitor in today's ball game. There in the Navy uniforms with red and white piping. Leake in block letters across the front, and white trimmed in red. Brookhaven in home white with royal blue numbers, and Brookhaven across the front in blue letters on the front. So starting lineups about to be announced. We're seeing if we're going to have an anthem break or if we're going to go straight into the starting lineups. There's going to be basketball here at ERA all day long. Rebels get to kick it off. We're going to go straight to the starting lineups. For your Leake Academy Rebels, 11-0. Sarah Prince averaging 11 points, 3.5 boards, and 2.5 rebounds. Freshman at 5'8". Anna Morgan Young, senior at 5'4", averaging 5.5 points. Caroline Cheatham averaging 3 points and 3 assists. She's a 5'3" senior. Leading scorer Jenna Allen averaging 13 a game. She's a junior, 5'11". And in the post, 8 points, 6.5 boards, 5'11" senior Marley Myers. Prince, Young, Cheatham, Allen, Myers for Leake in blue. For Brookhaven, under Coach Drake Flowers, junior Susanna Tate at guard. And Riley Thurman, a sophomore, in the backcourt as well. Ella Smith, a senior, their leading scorer. Bailey Douglas, a sophomore, at forward. And the other forward is Ruth Ellen Gates, a sophomore. Tate, Thurman, Smith, Douglas, Gates for Brookhaven in white. Rebels take the floor. Get ready to jump, get this one off. First game of the day at the East Rankin Thanksgiving Tournament. Ruth Ellen Gates in the jump circle, along with Marley Myers. Both about 5'11". Ball's tipped. Here we go. Rebels and Cougars. Leake controls the opening tip. Anna Morgan Young on the right wing. Out to Cheatham. Down high. They back it in. Quick right turn and quick two up and in for Marley Myers. Leake scores the first bucket, up 2-0. Put man pressure on the Cougars. Smith hands it off. They work it behind the arc. Go to the right side with Tate. She dribbles out high, sends it deep wide left to Smith. Hands it off to Douglas, guarded by Jenna Allen. She uses up the dribble, comes left side to Tate. Keeping a right-hand dribble. They've got everybody along the free throw line extended. First minute of the game, Rebels lead at 2-0. Jenna Allen pokes the ball out of bounds on the sideline below us. It's Cougar basketball. Call out Tate off a screen, the top of the key. Go into the right corner. Smith driving on Young. Going up. Shot blocked by Marley Myers. Rebels come the other way. Put it in the hands of the point guard, Cheatham. She loops it down, but too deep on the pass. Off the hand of Allen and into the right corner. It'll belong to Brookhaven, and the Rebels will set up for some full court press. Man pressure, dribbling right through it is Smith. She'll go into the lane. A foul committed. Looks like it may have been before the shot. It's going on Anna Morgan Young, her first. Team's first. Foul committed on the floor. Rebels lead at 2-0, 6:57 to go in the first quarter. They try to dump it down in the post, left block, but off the fingertips of Ella Smith over the end line, and Leake will come the other way. Leake 2, Brookhaven 0. Left-hand dribble, angling left. Ball goes to Prince in the corner. She traces the arc with her feet, comes to Allen at the top. Right wing, Cheatham, guarded by Douglas. Sit up to Prince. She's going to head into the lane. Kick out for a Jenna Allen three. Too long, and then Marley Myers can't reel it in. It went off her right hand out of bounds. Cougar basketball. We're a minute and a half into this one. Still 2-0 Rebels. Foul committed out high. A little hand check foul going on. Leake's Sarah Prince, her first, team second. Inbound to Tate. She works behind the back dribble, free throw line, steps through, loops it up and in. The left hand, good patience and control from Tate to make it a 2-2 game. Anna Morgan Young handles it, gives it outside the arc to Myers. She rotates it around left side to Allen, out to Cheatham. She comes into the lane, left-hand dribble, moves to her right, gets fouled, basket good. She'll get to the line, count the two, confirm who the foul was on. Foul goes on Ruth Ellen Gates, her first. Cheatham off the mark on the free throw. 4-2 Rebels. Quickly the other way, Smith trying to step through, and she travels. Good on ball D from Anna Morgan Young. Forces the turnover as they were looking for a quick transition basket. Leake 4, Brookhaven 2. Myers out high, bounces to Allen, down the left lane line. Kick out for a three from the corner, off the heel, missed by Prince. Rebound on the offside, missed by Myers, but she's able to tip it out to Cheatham. Gives it back to her. She goes strong to the rack, but bothered by some good D from Gates. Here comes Brookhaven with it. Smith trying to step through. She drives it off the rim with the right hand for the bucket. Leake trying to score it quickly the other way. It's out of bounds. Ellie Gage comes into the game to replace Gates for Brookhaven. 5:16 to go, 4-4 ball game in the first quarter. Inbound to Young, guarded by Tate. She tries to lean in, now steps back. Prince has to go back to the midcourt line. Ball slipped away from her for a moment. Double team comes to her. She goes left wing to Allen. Allen off a Myers screen. Dribbles back behind the line to Cheatham left side. Reverses right to Prince. Meets a double team in the middle to Cheatham. Her three too deep. Rebound tipped around. Controlled by Brookhaven's Ella Smith. She comes into the middle of the floor, into a crowd. They get the extra pass. Foul called. Bailey Douglas will go to the line. She got bumped underneath. Foul goes on Young, her second. 2 free throws for Bailey Douglas. She'll try to give Brookhaven a lead. At the line, line drive kind of free throw off the back of the rim. Rebels keep Young on the floor. They have 3 team fouls. Anna Morgan Young with 2 of them. Good on the second free throw. And it's 5-4. Rebels on the offensive end, in the lane to Myers. Turns with the right hand, shot a little bit short. Gage with the rebound. She'll get it in the hands of Ann Riley Thurman. Goes to Tate, guarded by Allen out high. Bounce pass away from the basket to the big Gage. Now to Smith. She's the scorer. Launches a three. No good. Good box out. Jenna Allen. She controls the rebound. 4-minute mark of the first quarter. Rebels down a point. Three on the way. Right wing. Missed by Prince. Rebound Brookhaven. They want to try to move in transition. Driving hard to the bucket and scoring it from the right side is Thurman for her second basket. 7-4 Brookhaven. Young on the right wing. Reach-in foul called on Susanna Tate of Brookhaven, their second. Leake brings in Kylie Boykin. And also, see who else came in with her. 13, Addie Crow. Boykin and Crow in the game. Allen handling it out high to Prince. Mishandles it for a second. Pulls it back in. 3:30 to go. Jenna Allen three. Straight through and good. A junction three. First of the game for Jenna Allen. Ties it at 7. Rebel three-pointers presented by Prince Oil. Coming on the offensive end in the corner. Cheatham hard on Tate. Holds the ball up above her head away from the basket. Comes on a left-hand dribble. Now reverses. Hands it to Douglas. Now to Smith. No look pass down to Smith. Cutting down the lane. Shot blocked by Addie Crow from behind. Dug out on the baseline by Allen. Rebels want to come with some speed. Prince. Baseline drive left. Leveled off. Comes back to Cheatham. She'll launch a junction three. That's good off the window. 5 for Caroline. And the Rebels are up 10-7. Two and a half minutes to play on the defensive end. The Rebels guarding, long stride. Runner from 6 feet out, missed. Rebels get the rebound, bring it across the midline. Prince fakes the three, comes to the free throw line, left side. Cheatham left open for three, and she's good with it. 8 first quarter points for Caroline Cheatham, and Leake's up 13-7. Timeout called by Coach Drake Flowers. It will take with him. We'll confirm the length of it. It's a 30, and we'll be back as Leake Academy girls basketball continues.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank covers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Boswell Media Sports.
Back at Pelahatchie, 2:05 to go first quarter. Brookhaven ball. Rebel defense setting up with full court pressure. Coach Manhadge's ball club leads Brookhaven 13-7. This is the second time these teams have played. They played at Brookhaven the opening week of the season. Smith, long stride into the lane, goes up, shot missed, but a foul committed. They're going to call it on Smith, trying to grab at Kylie Boykin for the rebound. Rebels bring Hannah Clark into the game to replace Allen, and also Smith heads to the bench as Cody Breedlove comes into the game. Rebels up 6. Trap in the back court, or in the front court. Crow in trouble, but finds Boykin. Now to Cheatham, left side. Cody Breedlove with a high arcing three. Horseshoes out. Hannah Clark goes up for the rebound in the lane. The Rebels keep possession of it. Clark down left side, 10 feet out. Now kick to the top for Clark. Three short, but rebound back up and in with 2 from the left side for Addie Crow. Leaks up 15-7. Trying to score at the other side. Thurman gets it to go down from 4 feet away. And she'll get to the free throw line as well. 6 point for Thurman. She'll get to the line Gates checks in for Gage. That foul went on Kylie Boykin, her first. So count the 2, now make it 3. It's 15-10. Rebels in front by 5 after the 3-point play. Boykin handles it at the top. Bothered by Gates. Now to Clark. She'll send it out to Breedlove in the corner. Now she'll drive in the lane. A little fall away from 12 feet away. No good. Rebound Ella Smith. Smith into the front court. Looks at the Rebel defense. Now comes to Douglas on the left wing, guarded by Clark. Left side, they bring it out to Thurman. Thurman between the circles at the free throw line to Gates. Hands it off. She tries to go down the left lane line, but then loses the ball for a minute, has to recover it on the baseline. They move it right side to Mary Anson Tate, who's in the game. She bounces to Smith. Smith stumbling in the lane and gets called for the travel. Good job by the officials not giving way to the possibility of a foul call there, because Gates was stumbling and trying to maintain the dribble but couldn't. Under 30 seconds to go. Leake 15, Brookhaven 10. Played in the first quarter. Rebels probably will hold for the last shot of the quarter. Here's Crow on the drive. Just as I say that, she goes up strong to the rim, gets hacked on the arm. Addie Crow got actually hit on the head, to be precise. Second foul on Ruth Ellen Gates, team's fourth. Addie Crow with a 2 to her credit. Now she's got her third point at the stripe. 16-10 Rebels with another free throw to come. She went 2 for 2. It's 17-10. Getting down toward the end of the first quarter. 15 seconds on the clock. Smith, the scorer, guarded by Cheatham. 1-on-1. Going right side. Back to the basket. Turns right. Flips it up short. Cheatham with a rebound. Sends it ahead to Clark. She's out ahead of everybody, and she gets an easy right-hand lay-in for 2 before the clock expires, and Leake takes a 19-10 lead to the bench after 1 quarter of play. We'll be back with Leake up after 19-10. You're listening to Leake Academy Girls Basketball.
Before you begin those do-it-yourself projects outside your home or business, be sure you know where your underground utilities are located. Always call before you dig. One easy phone call to 811 can protect you from injury and expense. Plus, it's the law in Mississippi. Make the call and avoid serious or fatal injury. For more electrical safety tips, contact Central Electric Power Association, serving you since 1937, an equal opportunity provider and employer.
If you love sports, get in the game by getting In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
8 minutes up on the clock. We start the second quarter. Leake leads Brookhaven 19-10 in girls varsity action. Brookhaven will have the ball at midcourt to start the quarter. Mary Anson Tate handles it, guarded by Breedlove. Right wing, Smith goes in, but leveled off by Prince, who's back in the game. Handoff deep right wing. Smith steps back. Now to Tate for a three that comes high off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound Boykin for the Rebels. LA comes into the front court. Left side, Prince. They deny her. Send it out right side. Wide open. Three on the way is short. Missed by Addie Crow. And the rebound goes to Brookhaven's Ella Smith. They go cross court left side. Tate, baseline. Stopped by Breedlove. Send it back to Gates behind the arc. Hand it to Mary Anson Tate. Guarded by Hannah Clark. Out away from the basket. Douglas looking for somewhere to go with it. Tries to loop it down to Tate. She tries to spin it up with her left hand. Good D. No good. No good on the shot. Rebound Kylie Boykin ahead to Prince. Kicks it left corner. Addie Crow three. From the ceiling is good. Junction three for the Rebels. And it's timeout. It's 6:51 to go. A 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Rebels up 22-10 second quarter.
If you love sports, get in the game by getting In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
Come out of the timeout. Brookhaven inbounds it against full court pressure. Breedlove, Boykin, Clark, Prince, and Crow on the floor in Navy for LA. Into the front court comes Smith. Prince guarding her. Bounces it out between the rings. Right-hand dribble from Mary Anson Tate. There's two Tates on the ball club, so I'll try to use their first names. She uses up the dribble, finds Smith off a screen, but edging over the top, Prince. They work it around the arc, left side. To Thurman at the top. Deep three. Too deep. Rebound cleared in the lane by Boykin. Ahead to Prince, left side. She's looking ahead up the floor. Fake from three-point land. Drive, left side, score with a left hand. Going strong to the rack is Addie Crow. The Rebels are up 24-10. 6 minutes to play before half. Mary Anson Tate behind the arc. Goes to Douglas. She dribbles twice, uses up that dribble. Now get it out away from the basket to Smith. She tries to go on that little Euro step through, leaves it short. Runner no good. Rebound, another one for Boykin. Gives it to Prince. Looks down low. Clark not available. Out to Breedlove, and she rattles home a junction three from the left side. Rebels extending the lead out to 22-7. And we got timeout for some subs to come into the game. We'll keep it right here with 5:31 to go in the second quarter. It was 19-10 Leake to start the quarter, and they closed out that quarter with a 6-0 run, so add 9 more. It's a 15-0 run for the Rebels. 27-10 as Leake in the first 3, 4, 5 minutes of this quarter couldn't make an outside shot. And then they have found their range from the outside, and they have been raining junction threes on the Cougars. Rebels bring Anna Morgan-Young and Jenna Allen back to the floor. Also Marley Myers and Caroline Cheatham stay out there with Prince. So the starting 5 back out there for L.A. They'll put pressure in the backcourt as Brookhaven has to bring it the length of the floor. Inbound to Susanna Tate. She'll dribble it along the right sideline. Stopped by Cheatham, hands it to Allie Hall, who's seen her first action. Now they go to Natalie Freeney, who's in the game. And there's a steal for Leake's Anna Morgan-Young. She'll let traffic pass go right side. Allen fires for three. Shot went down, but they call her for an extra step. A little shuffle of the pivot foot, and that was a good call. 5:10 to play. Leake leads 27-10. As the Leake defense has really put the clamps down on Brookhaven in the last 5 or so minutes. Just as I say it, they find an open cutter from the right side to the left side, 2 for Allie Hall to break the drought, 27-12. Caroline Cheatham between the circles. Angles a pass right side to Jenna Allen. She comes around left side, dribbles it off her leg, going to the floor to get it, held ball. Caroline Cheatham and Susanna Tate got tangled up. Possession arrow says Leake basketball with 4:42 to play. Leake 27, Brookhaven 12. We got a boys game to follow this one. Inbound left corner, Young. Loops it down to the post. Double team comes to Myers. Rotate it back to the outside. Junction three, good for Sarah Prince. Leake has hit the 30 mark. They're ahead 30-12. First score of the game for Sarah. 4:23 to go. Long pass over the top, over the pressure. Hall gives it to Freeney. Now they shovel it left side to Caroline Case. Now up top to Susanna Tate. But steal from Prince, one-on-one down the floor. Gets out ahead of the defender, and she's able to score it for 2 from the right side. 20-point lead now for Leake, 32-12. And Brookhaven throws it away into the sideline in the back court. Or no, let's see. It'll be Leake playing it off the end line. Inbound to Myers. She shovels to the top. Young looks inside. Nothing there. They work it around the arc into the right corner for Prince, who goes around a defender. 10-footer no good. Put back. Missed by Myers. She gets it back again and then gets fouled on the hip, put to the floor. Foul will be on Brookhaven. Goes on Natalie Freeney, her first and team's first. Leake will play it baseline right of the basket. 3:44 to play. Rebels 32, Lady Cougars 12. Cheatham triggers it into the lane left side. Missed from point-blank range by Allen, but there with the putback right side is senior Marley Myers with her second bucket. 34-12. Freeney driving, shot rejected by Myers. Oh, school is out, but Marley Myers still has her eraser with her. She sends it over the inline. Brookhaven will keep it. Put it inbound. Catch and shoot three from Hall. Skids off the backside of the rim. Over the sideline. Team rebound for the Rebels. 3:26 to play in the second quarter. Cheatham on the dribble. Right side. Guarded by Susanna Tate. Goes to Myers. Find Young off a screen behind the arc. Run the offensive set so well. Marley Myers caught one to the lip, but she scored it anyway from the right side and extends the Leake lead to 24, 36-12. 3 minutes to play in the second. Tate thought Allie Hall was going to cut toward the basket, but Hall didn't get the memo, and they bounce it over the end line. Leake will take it. Mass substitutions coming in for Brookhaven. They'll bring the starters back in. Thurman, Smith, also Douglas and Gates. Dribbling out high with double teamed. Away from the basket is Prince, so somebody's open. Jenna Allen gets it on the right wing. Starts a left-hand dribble to the top. Cheatham probes inside the arc, now steps back. Going to Young. Young called for the travel. She's surprised by the call. 2:35. Leake 36, Brookhaven 12. Susanna Tate handling it across the midline. Works the right side, guarded by Young. Sends a pass left side to Douglas. Now to Smith. Free throw line left elbow there from Gates. She gives it back to Tate. Working on Young. They weave it around behind the arc. Looking for somebody to flash in the post, opposite side, but now three taken and made from the right wing by Ella Smith. First three made by Brookhaven. They're going to have to make a few more of those to catch up. They trail at 36-15. Jenna Allen guarded by Smith on the right side. Caroline Cheatham looking inside for Allen, but Allen's covered up. They'll work it around to the right side. Myers bounce pass to Cheatham. Left wing Jenna Allen, top to the Fresh Prince. Left side Myers. Gives it back to Prince. She's shielded for a three. Slides off the back of the rim, but Anna Morgan Young yanks the rebound away, sends it out to Allen, and the junction three is good from Jenna. 39-13. Second tray for Jenna. 1:12 to play. Leake up 39-15. Going up hard. Smith thought she got fouled, but no call. Jenna Allen digs out the rebound on the right side. She brings it up along the left sideline. Goes to Cheatham. Good no-look pass for an open three from Young that's short. Rebound Douglas for the Cougars. 50 seconds to play in the half. Send it to Douglas. She's not looking at the rim at all. She's looking for an open teammate, but Jenna Allen guarding her. Uses up the dribble, comes to Smith left side with 36 seconds to play. Now Douglas with it between the circles. Moves right side. Finds Tate. Leake pressuring well outside on the perimeter. Smith to the middle of the floor. Left wing to Thurman. Smith trying to go inside. Rebels poke it away. Caroline Cheatham gets the ball, but then she makes an errant pass. Left sideline to Allen. Leake turns it back over with 7.8 seconds to play in the second quarter. Cougars will have to work for something quick, and they find Smith. That's who they want to get the ball to. She's going to drive on Cheatham, and Cheatham will get called for a blocking foul with 5.1 to play. First team foul called on the Rebels in the second quarter, so it's not a shooting situation. Susanna Tate be the catalyst for the inbound play. Goes left baseline, Gates back to the basket. Hurried three off the rim, no good, missed by Thurman. Myers cleans the glass, and the half will expire with Leake in control. Leading 39-15, they outscore Brookhaven 20-5 in that second quarter. Head to the locker room up 39-15. We'll get you to a halftime break and be back and tell you about the scoring line. We'll bring in Sam Rigby for a little conversation as well. All that and more coming up after the break as Leake Academy girls basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Hey, it's Toby from Wendy's. Picture a Baconator. The 6 strips of Applewood smoked bacon, the hot and juicy beef, the pretzel bun. Wait, pretzel bun? A pretzel Baconator. And it's only here for a limited time? And right now you can get $3 off mobile orders of $15 or more with the offer in the Wendy's app? This changes everything. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new pretzel Baconator.
Limited time only. A participating U.S. Wendy's. $15 minimum required before taxes and fees. Account registration required.
I sure do like my new hunting rifle. I bought it over at Ozark Ag. When I went in, they had such a great selection. Took me a while to make up my mind. I have it sighted in now, and I'm ready for the big bucks. Tomorrow I'm going back over to Ozark Ag and stock up on ammo. While I'm there, I just might check out those deer stands. Hey, honey, I know you're listening. Make sure you shop for me at Ozark Ag. They're on Highway 16 West in Carthage.
If you love sports, get in the game by getting In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank hovers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Baptist League Rural Health Clinics have a variety of healthcare options with primary care, pediatrics, and women's health. Providing care at 3 locations in Carthage, Walnut Grove, and Madden. Call 601-267-1470 today to schedule your appointment. Extended hours and Saturdays are available at our primary care clinic located in Carthage. Baptist League, making your health care our #1 priority.
Before you begin those do-it-yourself projects outside your home or business, be sure you know where your underground utilities are located. Always call before you dig. One easy phone call to 811 can protect you from injury and expense. Plus, it's the law in Mississippi. Make the call and avoid serious or fatal injury. For more electrical safety tips, contact Central Electric Power Association, serving you since 1937, an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Boswell Media Sports.
Halftime at East Rankin Academy. Rebels lead Brookhaven Thanksgiving Tournament tip-off game 39-15 at halftime. Philip Palmertree with you. Here's the scoring lines quickly for Brookhaven. They were led from 7 points from Ann Riley Thurman and 3 from Ella Smith, 2 from Allie Hall and Susanna Tate, and 1 for Bailey Douglas. Rebels scoring 2 players with 8 points. Caroline Cheatham made 2 junction threes and a 2 for 8, and then a junction 3, 2 twos, and 2 for 2 free throw shooting off the bench for junior Addie Crow. She had 8. 7 for Marley Myers off 3 made shots and a free throw. Sarah Prince had 5 off a junction 3 and a 2, all in the second quarter. 6 for Jenna Allen off a pair of junction 3s, and 2 for Hannah Clark. Kylie Boykin played in the first half, didn't score. Quick word with Sam. Sam, your observations from behind the camera in the first half. Oh, sorry, let me actually turn your mic up. There you go. Here's Sam.
I think it was a good opportunity by this Leake defense, really forcing some turnovers, getting some quick transition buckets to really boost up in their lead. And it was a big opportunity in the second quarter. It's really propelled the Leake Lady Rebels all the way to this big 24-point lead going into the second half of play.
Shooting makes the world go round, and the Rebels shot really well from behind the three-point line. After the first 4 minutes or so of the game, they missed, I'm not tracking missed shots, but I would have to say they probably missed their first 5 three-point baskets. But since then, they've been making more than they've missed from behind the arc.
Yeah, the shooting's been a big factor to this Lady Rebel team. You got to think it may have been the early start on this Thanksgiving break week, maybe getting some of the rust off and then really turning it on in the second quarter has been what's been the big key for the Rebels.
We got a boys game to come after this one, and we'll do it all again tomorrow. Same time, same station, same YouTube channel as the Lady Rebels and the Rebels take on Capaya tomorrow. We're ready to start the third quarter. It's gone by quickly. Not a lot of fouls called. Anna Morgan Young has a pair of fouls. Prince with 1, Cheatham with 1, Boykin with 1. Ruth Ellen Gates of Brookhaven has 2 personals. And then just 1 apiece for Ella Smith and Susanna Tate. Rebel starting 5 takes the floor. Cheatham, Young, Allen, Myers, and Prince. Brookhaven inbounds it to point guard Susanna Tate, guarded by Young. Between the circles, goes left side Gates. She wants to challenge Myers, steps in, but drags the pivot foot. Good job setting up. Spreading those feet out wide by Myers to make it tough for her to go around her. Cougars turn it over into the front court. Anna Morgan Young on the right side. Dribble with Thurman in front of her. Goes to Cheatham. Now to the left, Prince. She's going to drive, goes up. Can't get the runner to go in, but tipped out. Offensive board to Allen. They rotate it to Anna Morgan Young for a right wing 3 that's no good. Rebound pulled down on the weak side by Douglas. They get it to Thurman. She tries a runner from 8 feet out, no good, but controlled by Brookhaven's Ella Smith. And they have not had many offensive boards, so they got one there. Trailing Leake by 24, opening minute of the third quarter. They get it down in the lane. Susanna Tate going up hard, getting fouled hard. 2 Rebels there. They'll put it on Jenna Allen. Her first, team's first. First trip to the line for junior Susanna Tate, who has 2 points. Makes the first free throw. Takes aim, spins it, and scores the second one as well. 4 points for her, 39-17, 7:08 to play in the third quarter. Left sideline, Jenna Allen. To the left elbow, Myers gets it back. Jenna drives, scores with the left hand. Nothing like a little give and go. 8 points for Jenna Allen. Rebels lead 41-17. Drive right side, missed by Tate. Then a foul, reach-in called against Brookhaven, trying to get it back. Third foul on Ruth Ellen Gates. Inbound pass batted over the inline by Smith for Brookhaven. So Leake plays it in again. 41-17, 6:46 to go in quarter number 3. Rebels have to play it out of the corner. Nice passing in the midcourt to Caroline Cheatham. She drives, bounce pass, Myers, step into the lane, kick right side. Now they reverse to Prince. She's going to drive, get fouled hard from behind. That's going to go on Ann Riley Thurman, her first, and put Prince at the line. Bears got 5. Makes the first one for 6. 42-17. We keep landing on these little football scores along the way. 43-17 after the second free throw goes down to shoot for Sarah Prince. Leake up 26, 6.5 minutes to play, third quarter. Thurman guarded by Prince. Come deep wide right to Tate. We go to Smith. Her shot left short. Gates can't handle the offensive board. Jenna Allen takes it away. Here come the Rebels. Into the blocks, left side. Myers out to Allen for a three. That's well short, but offensive board. Stick back just a little bit short. No good, and the Rebels commit the foul. It's going on Myers. That's her first. Team's first. Should be team second. There it is. Goes up on the board. Ellie Gage comes in for Ruth Ellen Gates, who's carrying 3 fouls for the Cougars. Across the midcourt stripe into the offensive half court. Here come the Cougars. Ball mishandled. Steal away from the basket by Allen. She looks to the right, finds Anna Morgan Young set up. Catch and release three is short. Rebound Allen, but then they call a held ball as Tate went diving in for it. Right in the, we still call it the painted area, even though it's not painted here. Rebels get it. Alternating possession, catch and shoot three. Horseshoes out, left side from Anna Morgan Young, and Marley Myers is there. Well, yeah, she takes it. I don't know if did they call 3 seconds or call or held ball. Looks like held ball. Yeah, Rebels have the alternating possession now. 43-17, 5:35 to go third quarter. Ball mishandled and stolen by Prince. She's going to try to run out ahead. Ball slapped out of her hands over the end line, and the Rebels will keep it. Quick hands from Tate. Cheatham directing some traffic. Inbound right in front of the basket to Allen, but she's double teamed out to the right corner. Prince dribbles out to Cheatham. Right wing Young. One dribble, gives it up to Allen. Now the right lane line. Myers going in. Shot bothered. Good D from Ellie Gage of Brookhaven, and the Cougars going to come with it. Out to Smith. Driving hard. Off the glass. No good. Rebound Gage. She's fighting Young with it. Sends it out to Smith. She's going to go underneath the basket right side, and they rotate it away well for Thurman for a three from the top. That's no good. Tipped from Myers over to Cheatham for the rebound. Rebels working in with 4:50 to play in the third, leading 43-17. Empty trips for both ball clubs here in the last couple of minutes. Young goes on the right perimeter. They come out for Anna Morgan Young, clear for a three, and she nails the junction three. Anna Morgan Young in the scoring column. 46-17 Rebels. Hockey line substitution about to come in for Brookhaven. Gage at the top of the key. Goes left corner to Smith. She moves into the paint. Kicks it out right side. Three is good from Mary Anson Tate. 46-20. Under 4 to play in the third quarter. Caroline Cheatham sets up a little behind the back. Or no look pass from the left elbow from Myers, but mishandled by Prince. Goes over the end line. Rebels bring in Boykin and Breedlove and Crow and Clark. Keep Prince on the floor. Then Freeney, Case, Ava Kirkland, seeing her first action, and Allie Hall. And then 13, Ava Kate Chalk playing for Brookhaven. Rebels lead at 46-20. Ball went over the end line right side. Hannah Clark. No, excuse me, Brookhaven will keep it. I thought Hannah Clark may have bounced it off a defender. They go to the baseline to Chalk. The Rebels commit the foul. Goes second foul on Sarah Prince. Team's third. Foul was on the floor. Inbound to Kirkland, knocked away, taken by Crow. Held ball is the call as Allie Hall tried to grab it, but Leake will bring it up the full length of the floor with 3:33 to go. Up 26 points. They led it by 24 at the half. Here's Crow into the lane. Leveled off by Freeney. Gets it outside to Breedlove. She goes hard to the rack and draws some contact. She'll get herself to the free throw line. See who committed the foul. Goes on Ava Kate Chalk, her first, team's third. Cody Breedlove with 3 points. First free throw just a tad long. Leaves the second one short. Rebound taken off the bounce near the three-point line by Caroline Case. Sophomore puts it into play. Guarded out high by Breedlove. Now the free throw line. Double dribble the call. Ava Kirkland couldn't handle the defensive pressure. 3:09 to play. Rebels bring it in. Game's slowed down a bit, both in pace and in scoring in the third quarter. High ball screen for Prince. She's behind the line, comes left side, kick out to Breedlove. She dribbles from the left corner, now to Crow. She'll think about the three, now drive, go up hard against Kirkland and draw the foul. First foul on sophomore Ava Kirkland. Their fourth, 2:53 to go in the quarter. LA's Addie Crows 2 for 2 at the free throw line. Make it 3 for 3 as she sends the first one straight through and good. 47-20. Starters return for Brookhaven. There's some coaching from Drake Flowers. Second free throw ahead for Addie. She's good on the second one. Rebels 48, Brookhaven 20. 2:46 ticking third quarter clock. Mary Hanson Tate goes to the left wing to Thurman. Thurman guarded by Crow. She uses up the dribble, 3 feet behind the arc. Now out high. Tate on the right sideline. Now starts the dribble. Comes to the middle of the floor. Give it to Susanna Tate. Hannah Clark out pressuring her, but they'll get a reach-in foul there on Hannah Clark, her first, team's fifth, so that will send the Cougars to the line. Or maybe it won't. Okay, that was the Rebels' fourth. 2:19 to play. Both teams will head to the free throw line if there are any more fouls committed in this quarter. Brookhaven in the offensive half court. Bounce pass cut, Susanna Tate. Can't spin it in from point blank range, right side. Rebound, Prince for LA. She comes hard into the paint, going to try to score it off the window, and she does. Got a step on the defender and left her behind, and it's a 50-20 game. .142 to play. Mary Anson Tate challenging Breedlove down the right lane line. Shot too strong off the glass. Rebound Boykin for the Rebels. Kylie gets it to Sarah Prince, and Sarah will handle it out high. Guarded by Mary Anson Tate around a high ball screen from Boykin. Now down the right lane line. Kick out, open three, right side. Too long from Crow. Rebound to Smith. Brookhaven trying to work in transition. Long lead pass ahead. Saved in bounds. Then off the hands of Prince. Brookhaven will keep it with 73 seconds to play in the quarter. Caroline Cheatham comes to the scorer's table. She'll check in for Prince. Leake girls 50, Brookhaven 20. Leake and Brookhaven will be meeting in boys action when we're done with this one. We'll just keep that broadcast coming to you. Nice look off the inbound pass and an easy two-hand lay-in for Ella Smith for her fifth point. 50-22. Addie Crow handling it out 4 feet behind the arc, right side. Double team comes to her and held ball with 56 seconds. Coach Hatch didn't like how that sequence played out, and it goes over to the Cougars. Coach Hatch got her hand over her face. Walking it across the mid-court stripe, Susanna Tate gives it to Mary Anson Tate. Now to Case. Left side, Thurman guarded by Crow. Three from the top, way too long. High rebound goes off the top of the backboard and over the back, and team rebound for the Rebels with 39 seconds to play in the quarter and a 28-point advantage. Cheatham on the right-hand dribble between the rings. Bounces it left side to Clark. Now to Breedlove. She finds Cheatham quickly behind the arc. Left side to Crow off a screen. Open for three. Missed to the left. Rebound tipped out. Controlled by Thurman. Cougars working 3-on-1. And the drive. Basket good from Mary Anson Tate. And the Rebels commit a foul. It goes on Kylie Boyk in her second. Score the 2 for Tate, and she'll get a chance for 3 at the line with 14 seconds to play in the quarter. In and out, rebound Hannah Clark for Leake, 50-24. Under 10 seconds. Steal from Mary Anson Tate. And then Kylie Boykin gets it back on the other end, but she commits the travel with 0.3 seconds to go, so Brookhaven can only do basically a lob play if they hope to score at the end of the quarter. Inbounds taken away by Crow. 50-24. Leake leads by 26 after 3. We'll be back with the start of the fourth quarter as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Roll into Junction
I
Deli.
sure do like
where
the new
nourish-
hunting rifle. I bought it over at Ozark Ag. When I went in, they had such a great selection. Took me a while to make up my mind. I have it sighted in now, and I'm ready for the big bucks. Tomorrow I'm going back over to Ozark Ag and stock up on ammo. While I'm there, I just might check out those deer stands. Hey, honey, I know you're listening. Make sure you shop for me at Ozark Ag. They're on Highway 16 West in Carthage.
Hey, it's Toby from Wendy's. Picture a Baconator. The 6 strips of Applewood smoked bacon, the hot and juicy beef, the pretzel bun. Wait, pretzel bun? A pretzel Baconator. And it's only here for a limited time? And right now you can get $3 off mobile orders of $15 or more with the offer in the Wendy's app? This changes everything. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new pretzel Baconator.
Limited time only. At participating U.S. Wendy's. $15 minimum required before taxes and fees. Account registration required.
Boswell Media Sports.
Rebels playing inbounds to start the third quarter. Fourth quarter, Leake 50. Brookhaven 24. The Rebels trying to go 12-0 on the season. Boykin, Crow, Cheatham, Breedlove, and Clark on the floor. Driving, stepping through. Assist from Breedlove, and the 2 from the right side. Good for Kylie Boykin for her first 2 of the game. 52-24. Rebels pressuring the ball out high. Case, left wing, nearly threw it away over the end line. Now the ball's loose, run down by Ella Smith. Guarded by Boykin. She gives it up the free throw line out to Susanna Tate. She bluffs the 3, now backs it out on the dribble. Now the top, Mary Anson Tate to Susanna Tate. She's going to try to step through and throw it up there, but it's rejected by Breedlove. Rebels working in transition. Kylie Boykin going a little too hard. Was bothered there by Thurman. Ball over the end line, but Leake keeps it. 7:02 to go in the final period. Bailey Douglas checks in for Caroline Case for the Cougars. Cougars are 3-4 coming into this game. Inbound to Clark. She works to the left corner, now drives the baseline. Goes out 15 feet away to Boykin. The Rebels work it back behind the three-point line. Cheatham on a right-hand dribble. They'll run a new offensive set. 6:44 ticking clock. Cheatham set up for a 3. Too long, not there, but rebound on the right baseline from Clark. She turns, fakes to the left, goes right. Shot left short. Rebound into the hands of Brookhaven. Smith, middle of the floor. Send it out behind the arc. Open look for Douglas. She passes it up, goes to Susanna Tate. Then coming in a little too strong, reaching in, is Leake's Addie Crow. Commits her first personal, team's first. 6:20 to go in the final period. Rebels up 28 points. Outscored Brookhaven 11-9 as the action slowed down in the third quarter. Wick 3 off the dribble. Line drive missed by Thurman, and a foul committed going for the rebound. Or was it? No, not a foul, just out of bounds play. It'll be Rebel basketball. Well, they did put a foul up there. There it is. It just was late going up. Mary Anson Tate, junior, commits her first. Long pass ahead, midcourt. Crow, she's going to try to go coast to coast with it and lays it in with a right hand. 12 for Addie Crow off the bench. Leaks back up by 30. 54-24. Under 6 to play. Left wing Thurman, ball fake right, dribbles left to Smith. Douglas, left wing. Cut to the basket, left lane line, now underneath. They rotate it out for a Mary Anson Tate 3 that's too long, not there. They keep the rebound going on the offensive possession. And then going up hard and getting fouled is Smith. Leaks Hannah Clark commits the foul, her second. Team second of the quarter. Ella Smith going to the free throw line for the first time today. Makes good on the first one. Makes it 54-25 with one more free throw coming. Smith has really been held down. She misses the second free throw. Hannah Clark goes up high for the rebound, and a reach-in foul on Brookhaven's Bailey Douglas, trying to rip it out of her hands. Leake will play it. It's the team's second. Talking about Brookhaven's team's foul situation. In the front court, Cheatham. Ball pressure out high. She turns left, gives it to Crow. Crow sends it right back. Free throw line, Boykin. Now to Hannah Clark. She's going to drive. Shot gets blocked from behind, but controlled by Crow. She challenges Douglas, and Douglas makes a lot of contact with her going up to the basket. Second foul on Brookhaven's Bailey Douglas. And Addie Crow back to the free throw line. So she is now 4 out of 5. First one bounces around the rim and comes out. Rebels lead at 54-25 with 5 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the fourth. Gets the second one to roll around and drop in. 55-25, lead back out to 30. (13 points for Addie Crow. Parking lot 3, misses everything from Thurman. She could have reached out and touched the scorer's table just about from that length. The Rebels play it. Get some trapping pressure in the back. Now Cheatham will break it, get it to Breedlove. In front of the Rebel bench. Rebels working it nicely without the dribble for an Addie Crow 3 off the heel, no good. Long rebound taken by Mary Anson Tate. Brookhaven coming the other way, 4:36 to play. Tate uses up her dribble behind the arc, goes right side. Douglas looking in the corner, nothing there. Now back to Mary Anson Tate. Douglas crossover, driving on Boykin. They'll get Boykin for a blocking foul. Rebel sophomore post players committed 3. Stops the clock with 4:20 to play, 55-25, and trip to the free throw line for Douglas. She rattles in the first one. It's her third point. Rebels bringing some subs into the game, bringing in Ella Grace Bennett. Also Liza Kate Long, Aubrey Rudolph, and Gabby Freeney, as well as Breland Malone. 55-26, now 55-27. So a new 5 on the floor in Navy for LA. Gabby Freeney at the top. They loop it down. Rudolph can't handle the pass from Long, and it turns over to Brookhaven with 4:07 to play. Leake 55, Brookhaven 27. Midway point of the fourth quarter. Ball mishandled. They were trying to get a break to the basket for Thurman, and it went off her fingertips out of bounds. Leake will send it in to sophomore Gabby Freeney. She'll angle to the right side, guarded by Susanna Tate. Now come left. Give it to Malone. Malone around a high ball screen, left side. Probes, then comes back out behind the arc. Now Freeney penetrates, kick out Malone. She'll put up the three, goes off the left side, no good. Rebound run down by Freeney. Freeney with some hard, fancy dribbling. Then a foul out away from the basket committed by Mary Anson Tate of Brookhaven, her first, team's fourth. So Malone plays it in front of the Leake bench. 3:32 left. Leake ahead by 28. Good hard ball screen out high by Long to Malone in the right corner. Around a Freeney screen. She goes to the right lane line, denied. Now Freeney on the drive, hoping to get some contact, but the ball flipped out of her hand, knocked out of her hand, I should say, by Smith, and Leake will keep it. Freeney on the inbound. Out high to Aubrey Rudolph. She'll start a left-hand dribble and give it to Freeney. Freeney around a screen from Rudolph. Breaking for the basket, but now a little out-of-control action into the lane, and Rebels will keep it with 3:07 to play. Third wave of players in for Leake. Getting some valuable minutes in late November. Inbound to Bennett. Then her pass to Rudolph, poked away into the corner right by Josh Ray. But his conversation never stopped. He kept on going. Inbound coming to Freeney out of the corner. Guarded by Susanna Tate. She'll step back, put up a three. Off the right side, no good. Rebound Douglas for the Cougars. 2:52 to play. Smith, right lane line. Floater, off the back, no good. Rebound Ella Grace Bennett for the Rebels. She finds Malone across the midcourt logo. She sheds one defender, gets it to Freeney. Freeney reverses, open look. Three from the right side. Junction three for Ella Grace Bennett. 58-27. 2:23, clock ticking. Three on the other side, off the right side, missed by Susanna Tate. Flipped up by Smith. She gets her own rebound, and then the Rebels foul her. Looks like Long committing the foul. Rebels fourth. Liza Cates first. It's Ella Smith at the line where she's 1 out of 2. She's got 6 points. Makes the first one for her 7th. Her team's 28th. Leake lead at 30. 2:16 remaining. Second free throw is good. We'll play out the final 2 minutes and change here. Leake up by 29, doubling up. Brookhaven 58-29. Brookhaven gets a steal on the right sideline, but then mishandled by Smith along the baseline, and the Rebels will take it the other way. And not sure why we've got a stoppage of play, but we do. Okay, somebody's shoe came off. Thank you, Sam, helping me out there. Gabby Freeney on a left-hand dribble to the left elbow. Yeah, double dribble the call. Minute 54 to go. Got boys, Rebels, and Brookhaven coming up right after this one. Left wing, Mary Anson Tate, guarded by Malone. Traces the arc, comes to the top. Now back to the left side, shovels it to Thurman. She'll shoot over Bennett for three. That's no good. Rebound tip, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Freeney. And subs coming in for Brookhaven. They'll bring in another 5. They'll bring in Gage. Also Patience Hall. Ava Kate Chalk. Caroline Case. And Ava Kirkland. Kirkland gets the inbound. Out high to Allie Hall. So there are 2 Halls on the floor. Caroline Case, Patience Hall. Here's a 3. rattled in by Evacate Chalk. 58-32 with 1:08 to go. Malone tries to answer from the three-point land, leaves it short. Rebound Allie Hall for the Cougars. Gives it to Patience Hall. Nothing on the left side. Comes back to Allie Hall. Allie Hall guarded out high by Long for the Rebels. 47 seconds. Clock draining. Good job by this Rebel group denying a look to the basket. And there's a turnover. Leake leads at 58-32 with 42 seconds to go. Freeney using a screen from Rudolph. Now Freeney's going to drive, got a lane, scores it from the left side. Good patience, saw it open up. Gabby Freeney gets the 2, 60-32. 20 seconds to go. Patience Hall guarded by Bennett, left wing. Go around to Chalk. There's a steal from Freeney. Freeney lost control on the dribble. That's a turnover with 7 seconds to go. We're about to get to a final in the girls' game. May see one more shot go up. There it is, 3 from the top, off the backboard, no good, and that's a final. Rebels improved to 12-0 as they take a commanding 60-32 victory on the floor in Pelahatchie against Brookhaven to start the East Rankin Academy Thanksgiving Tournament. Boys game coming up, but we'll step aside for a break and then come back and wrap this one up and get you set for the boys game. Rebels win it 60-32. We'll be back as Leake Academy basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
What is the value of an independent insurance agent? We don't work for any one insurance company. Instead, we work for our clients. We sell insurance from multiple companies, and that means at South Group Cox Agency, you always have an expert on your side who can find you the best policy and rates for you and your family. Now is the time to come by and let us at South Group Cox give you a free quote. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. South Group Cox Agency, 207 West Main Street in Carthage.
Woodstock Furniture in Philadelphia says, let's go Rebels. Woodstock Furniture has a game plan to score big-time savings for our Rebel faithful all season long. Family-owned and operated, Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia behind McAllister's has a winning tradition with their low price guarantee on furniture for every room in the house. Plus, if you buy it today, you get it today. Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia loves the Rebels like the Rebels love to win.
When dealing with something as complex as taxes and payroll can be, you can turn to Weaver Tax and Accounting to make things easier. Their professional staff works diligently to make sure your business and personal returns are complete and finished in a timely manner. Weaver Tax and Accounting will also execute your bookkeeping and payroll, bringing you the best in tax services since 1979. Weaver Tax and Accounting, 20 South Street, Sebastopol, and 109 Chadwick Avenue in Walnut Grove.
Boswell Media Sports.
Philip Palmertree with you as we get to the Leake Academy girls postgame. And the Lady Rebels got their 12th win. Start out undefeated so far in this young season. 60-32 the final count against Brookhaven. And the Lady Rebels will play at noon tomorrow on this floor in Pelahatchie against Copiah. And we'll bring that to you on Cruiser 98.3 and the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel. It's part of special holiday week, Leake Academy basketball. The Rebels got off to a little bit of a slow start the first 4 minutes or so of the first quarter, but started to find the rhythm shooting from the outside, led 19-10 after one. and then really pulled away, outscoring Brookhaven in the second period 20-5. So it was 39-15 at the half, and Leake goes on to win it 60-32. Brookhaven was led by 8 points from Ella Smith, their leading scorer. She made just one three, 1-2, and then she went 3 for 4 at the free throw line. And Riley Thurman scored 7 points, all of them in the first quarter. And then she was held scoreless since Mary Anson Tate with 5 off the bench for Brookhaven to lead the Cougars, who now are 3 wins, 5 losses on the season. And they'll play, I believe it's East Rankin here tomorrow. If I remember seeing that this morning on the schedule. I don't have the full schedule out in front of me, though, so you Brookhaven fans who are watching may go, that's not right, and you would be correct. So maybe it's not. I'm trying to go off memory, but they'll be playing there tomorrow. Y'all know. All right, for the Rebels, just one player in double figures, and it was number 13, Addie Crow, with 13 points. The junior scored 8 in the first half, and then 5 more in the second. She hit a junction 3, 3 twos, and went 4 for 6 at the line for 13 to lead all Rebel scorers. She was the only one in double figures. Sarah Prince had 5. She made 2 two-point baskets, a junction 3, and went 2 for 2 at the line. 8 points for 2 different players. Caroline Cheatham with 8 first-point baskets. She made a 2 and a pair of junction 3s for 8 points. And then Jenna Allen, below average in scoring, but it was a good team effort scoring. She made 2 junction 3s and a 2 for 8 points. Marley Myers, I had her with 7, all in the first half, off made baskets and a free throw. And then looking down the line, 3 for 3 different players. Anna Morgan Young hit a junction 3. So did Cody Breedlove. Breedlove went over 2 at the line as well. And Ella Grace Bennett had a fourth quarter junction 3, so they each had 3 points, and 2 apiece for Gabby Freeney in fourth quarter action, and also for Kylie Boykin in the fourth quarter. And Hannah Clark had 2 early in the ball game. Liza Kate Long and Aubrey Rudolph and Breland Malone also appeared in the game but did not score. So to recap it, Crow with 13, Prince put in 9, Allen 8, 8 also for Cheatham. Then 3 points apiece for Young, Breedlove, and Bennett, and 2 apiece for Freeney, Clark, and for Boykin. Leake wins 60-32. We'll take one more break and get you set for the start of the boys' game. So we've got a lot more basketball coming up from Pelahatchie as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank covers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Baptist League Rural Health Clinics have a variety of healthcare options with primary care, pediatrics, and women's health. Providing care at 3 locations in Carthage, Walnut Grove, and Madden. Call 601-267-1470 today to schedule your appointment. Extended hours and Saturdays are available at our primary care clinic located in Carthage. Baptist League, making your health care our #1 priority.
Boswell Media Sports.
Getting ready to start the boys' game here in just a few minutes, about under 4 minutes away, as Leake tries to improve to 7-1 on the year. I was talking with Coach Jason Morgan via the internet this morning, and he's telling me this is a game where, because of some of the football players coming back in and an illness as well on the team, we may see a different starting lineup, and the rotation will look a little different. And he says we're still trying to work the rotation as best we can, because he said all this November and December work, or I should say November and early December work, is about getting ready for district play, and we're only about 2 weeks away from the start of district play. And that tells me to remind you that Boswell Media Sports is bringing you an 11-game package of regular season basketball, the emphasis will be on the district games that start, especially when we get into January. And, of course, we'll bring you all of the postseason action. I'll tell you when our next broadcast is. I can tell you it's Saturday, December 7th. We'll have action from the gym at Philadelphia High School. It'll be a Saturday evening, start about 5 o'clock from what I understand, but check Leake Sports on Twitter to confirm that. But we should have varsity girls and boys action against the Philadelphia Tornadoes. That should be fun from the gym at Philadelphia. I hope Leake folks will have a good turnout in person in that old historic gym for what should be a good Saturday evening of basketball. And that's December 7th. That'll be our next broadcast, and then pace will kind of pick up from there. We'll have a Tuesday game. Our first home game will be Tuesday, December 10, against the Park Place Crusaders. So right then we'll be in district action on December 10. So it is coming. And Brookhaven, as best I could tell off Max Preps, is 1-1. They may not post everything. Sometimes coaches are more diligent to get that info on there than others, but they've got a ball club, looking at them warm up, that's got a lot of length out there. Get Sam Rigby to flip the mic down, and did a great job with football for us. Sam, any pregame observation? You've been staring at these two ball clubs warming up.
Just from watching our Rebels warm up on the left side and seeing how they want to do a lot of catch and shoot, moving the ball around. Like we see them warming up. Not a lot of teams do a 3-on-3 warm-up type, and good to see the Rebels, something a little different I haven't seen before, doing 3-on-3 warming up, kind of getting, most teams come out, shoot a couple shots, do some passes. Rebels are out there getting early, getting stretched, warmed up really nicely with the little 3-on-3 they have going on the left side. Now we're about to get underway with our starting lineups.
And the Rebels will be the visitors on the scoreboard, and we're in the road Navy uniforms with the gray numbers and Leake in block lettering across the front, all are trimmed in red and gray piping. Brookhaven in home white with royal blue numbers and lettering. Brookhaven across the front. Here are the starting lineups. Rebels start Eli Cantrell, senior at 6'2", and Tate Edwards, senior at 5'9". Samuel Prince, junior at 6'1", leading scorer on the club. Carter Seal, sophomore at 6'5", and 6-foot sophomore Gage Warren. Edwards, Cantrell, Warren, Seal, Prince for Leake. For Brookhaven, they'll start senior Carter Davis. Don't have heights on them. Sophomore Carter Evans. Madden Coleman, a junior. Then Bubba Coleman, a freshman, and junior Carson Mowdy. Davis, Evans, Madden Coleman, Bubba Coleman, and Mowdy for Brookhaven and White. Carter Seal and Madden Coleman get into the jump circle, and judging by Carter Seal's height, I'd say that Madden Coleman is about 6'5", 6'6", lanky youngster. Off the tip, I think Seal hit it before it started to come down. I think the ball was on its way up. That's a violation, so I don't know if that means you do it over or if it becomes Cougar basketball. We're about to start here and trying to give you a new feature with a scoreboard on here, but it's me doing it off a computer, so it's one little extra multitask we're trying to do. It worked pretty well through the girls' game. We'll try to do it again here. Cougar basketball to start the game. Left-hand side, Evans going into the corner to Carter Davis. He'll drive baseline, try to score over Prince, but Gage Warren with some good help defense rejects the shot, blocks it over the end line. Cougars will keep it. Inbound play into the corner for an Evans three that's short. Rebound tipped around, grabbed by Prince. He wants to move through Brookhaven defenders. Floater from 15 feet in front of the basket, straight down, and that's the kind of control and athleticism that Samuel Prince can give you. 2-0 Rebels to start the game. There's another steal, breakout, easy right hand lay in for Prince. 4-0 Rebels. We're not but 50 seconds deep. Edwards coming out to match up on Evans. Right side off the screen, 3, too long from the right wing by Bubba Coleman. Rebound, Prince for Leake. Now Gage Warren handles it right side. He's going to go into the lane, kick out. Cantrell drives left baseline out to Edwards. He'll fire from 3. It's too deep. High arcing rebound taken by Cantrell right side. He'll aim, fire from 18 feet on the baseline. No good, but offside. Rebound and stick back from Prince. Samuel Prince making his presence felt early. It's 6-0. Carson Mowdy gets it to Evans at the top. Kind of working from the baseline out to the top. Deep wide right on the dribble. Davis guarded by Prince. He'll come to the free throw line, spin. Ball left. And another block on the shot left side. That one by Gage Warren. The Rebels with it, leading 6-0. Gage Warren down the left baseline, high off the window, no good, but Cantrell's there to clean it up in front of the basket for 2. And a quick timeout from Coach Josh Watts. Leake 8 and Brookhaven nothing, as we'll take the timeout with them as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank hovers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Boswell Media Sports.
Leake 6, Leake 8, Brookhaven 0. 6:04 to play first quarter. Cougars walk it up the floor out of the timeout across the East Rankin logo at midcourt. Left side, Evans. Now to Davis on the dribble. Mowdy hands it off. They work behind the line. They intercept the pass. Coming down hard to the basket, Samuel Prince is just doing what he wants. He's got 8 points. The Rebels have a 10-0 lead. And then the Cougars commit an unforced error in the backcourt. Stepping over the inline. Subs coming in for the Cougars. John Mark Beasley and Braxton Orr. Sub in for Madden Coleman. Carter Evans. League basketball, 5:35 to go. They're already up 10-0 in the corner. Warren drives hard to the rim, gets it just over the front lip of the rim for a 2. The Rebels have a dozen. 12-0. Brookhaven off to a rough start. Braxton Orr uses up his dribble, guarded by Edwards. Gives it up to tall Carter Davis, guarded by Prince out high. He'll go left lane line. Help defense comes. Ball knocked loose. But then Prince can't control it, and the Cougars get it back. They'll try a long lead pass into the corner. Long 2 missed by Bubba Coleman. Rebound Leaks. Gage Warren over to Cantrell behind the arc. Left side now to Warren. He's going to drive, go up, get pushed. Foul goes on Braxton Orr for Brookhaven. First foul call, 4:47 to go. Leake 12, Brookhaven nothing. Inbound to Cantrell on the left wing to Prince, out high. His pass to the right side, intercepted by Davis, but then he returns the favor, knocks it away. Edwards going to fire from 3. Off the right side, no good. Cantrell trying to battle for the rebound. It comes loose and goes right into the hands of Prince, who scores with 2 hands from the right side. He's got 10. Man had a career high 40 against Pillow. Just back on the 12th of November. 4:11 to play. Leak up 14-0. Here's a long distance 3. Slides off the rim. Rebound. Going up high to get it. Cantrell for the Rebs. Leak into the offensive half court. Quick transition 3. Left short by Warren. But Cougars can't handle it. Cantrell gets it. Gives it up to Warren. He's denied right baseline. Finds Prince under the basket. And we got a whistle. So Rebels turn it over. Trey Clark and Major Chandler come into the game for LA, along with Matthew Nowell. 3:45 to go. Leak is denied anything to the Cougars on the offensive end. And there's a steal from Trey Clark, the left corner. Ahead to Nowell. He's got one speed. It's fast. He's going to the rim, leaves it short. And the Cougars turn it over. Beasley was standing out of bounds, and he tried to jump up in the air and flip it back in. He didn't establish his feet back in bounds before touching it. So that's Rebel basketball right of the basket, 3:29 to go. Inbound to Nowell. 7 feet behind the three-point line on the right sideline, around a Chandler screen to the top. Goes to Prince. Prince to the left elbow. Goes right side to Nowell. Up and under and good. Good patience. Get the defender hanging in the air, and Matthew Nowell sends it down, and Leake off to a fast start, 16-0. We played 5 minutes. Cougars still have a goose egg on the scoreboard. Right side, Davis. On to Orr. Left side, Bubba Coleman, who's back in the game. They've got Braden Allen off the bench. Pass to the top, intercepted by Prince, and he'll get an easy run out and a right-hand lay-in. Dozen for Samuel Prince. And Leake is just thwacking Brookhaven right now. 2:33 to go on a running clock. Contested three, foul committed though. Major Chandler commits the foul on the three-point shooter, Carter Davis, so should be 3 shots. Didn't see the confirmation from the official. Yeah, now they say 3, so he will shoot 3 with 2:32 to go. Brookhaven trying to get points. And they get it. Get it with the first one. Makes it 18-1. Here's the second free throw. Off the right side, no good. One more to come. Senior Carter Davis at the line. Rebels have Chandler, Prince, Nowell, Warren, and Clark on the floor. Made 2 out of 3. 18-2. The score. They'll extend some full court pressure. Long pass ahead from Nowell to Clark. Tries to find Prince cutting the basket. And he's able to get it to Major Chandler, who gets fouled. Get to shoot a pair of free throws. Second team foul, and it goes on Braxton Orr. He's committed both. .63 sophomore Major Chandler uses the window for the free throw. Gets a little extra call out from the bench for it. 19-2. That one off the back iron, no good. Rebound Beasley for the Cougars. 19-2 Leake. 2:18 to go, first quarter. High ball screen. Using up the dribble, Bubba Coleman. The Rebels trying to chase it down left sideline, out of bounds, and the Cougars will keep it. Cantrell, Edwards, and Carter Seal get it, and I think I called Carter Seal for some plays, or called Cantrell for some plays made by Carter Seal. They obviously their numbers are different, but they do look a lot alike, same haircut, so that's on me. I'll get that one right. First game of the year. 2 minutes to play. Leake up by 17. Between the circles, dribble between the legs for Bubba Coleman. He goes to Davis. Contested three, partially blocked by Eli Cantrell. Here come the Rebels. And Nowell wanted to find Cantrell. Thought he was going to hang back for a three, and instead Cantrell cut to the rim. So they throw it away into the corner. Brookhaven basketball. Send Braxton Orr to the bench and bring Carson Mowdy back into the game. Davis between the leg dribble, but nearly lost it. Cantrell came out to challenge him. 90 seconds to play in the quarter. Left side Davis, raise up for a long two, that's good. He's got all four of the Cougars' points. 19-4 with minute 16 left. Now looks back to Coach Jason Morgan, walks up across midcourt, goes to Tate Edwards, catch and shoot three, in and out, no good. Tipped around and controlled by Carson Mowdy of Brookhaven. Left side, Davis probably going to feel like he wants the shot. He's going to drive, put it up and under. Can't score it on Seal. Seal gets the rebound. Sends it to Nowell, who's going to go full speed ahead and lay it in with the right hand. That is a vintage Matthew Nowell play, as he goes from first to fifth gear, and there's just nothing in between. 21-4, 37 seconds left, and the Cougars mishandle it on the left baseline. Mouty wasn't really ready for that pass, and Leake will take it. Nowell, of course, fresh off that 13-game Rebel football season that ended last Friday. He and Chandler played a lot of snaps, getting into basketball shape now. 15 seconds as the Rebels pass it around. Here's a Cantrell baseline two that's too long. Carter coming up over the back of Beasley commits the foul. His first, team's second with 10 seconds left. Oh, no, they didn't call it that way. Said they didn't call a foul at all. I don't think the officials got that one right. In fact, they award the ball to the Rebels, and Coach Josh Watts wants an explanation. Instead, the foul goes on John Mark Beasley. Well, break for the Rebels. Inbound in the corner. Nowell called for the travel. Took it in the right corner, had designs of driving it toward the hole, and got called for the step. 5 seconds left. Going to be a quick shot here. Long distance three, well short. Rebounded by Seal for LA, and we got a 21-4 ball game. Leake ahead after one period. We'll step aside and come back with the start of the second quarter as Leake Academy basketball continues from Boswell Media Sports.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
What is the value of an independent insurance agent? We don't work for any one insurance company. Instead, we work for our clients. We sell insurance from multiple companies, and that means at South Group Cox Agency, you always have an expert on your side who can find you the best policy and rates for you and your family. Now is the time to come by and let us at South Group Cox give you a free quote. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. South Group Cox Agency, 207 West Main Street in Carthage.
Boswell Media Sports.
Getting the second quarter started at the East Rankin Thanksgiving Tournament. Monday afternoon basketball. We'll do it all again same time tomorrow. Girls tip off at noon against Copiah. The boys play Copiah afterwards at 1:15. Rebels have ball possession to start the third quarter. Gage Warren back in the game. He'll fire for three, and the junction three goes down first. Junction three of the ball game for the Rebels. Gage Warren. Rebel three-pointers presented by Prince Oil between the circles. Down in the corner to Beasley. Now back out top to Coleman. Bubba Coleman. And the Rebels, Eli Cantrell with a quick hand pokes it out of bounds. 24-4. Rebels scored the first 19 points of this ball game. Got the defender in the air, and a long two goes straight down for Bubba Coleman. So the Cougars starting to find a shot or two to go down, 24-6. Gage Warren challenged at the top by Bubba Coleman. Go to a Tate Edwards for a three. It's short. Rebound on the offside by Carson Mouty for Brookhaven. Here they come left side. Davis driving on Prince. They'll get Prince for leaning that shoulder down into him. Rebels first of the quarter. First on Samuel. Opening minute of the quarter. Bubba Coleman with the right-hand dribble guarded by Gage Warren out between the circles. Sends it right side to Beasley. Loop it down free throw line. Quick pass out for a long three that's well short off the left side. Missed. And rebound Warren for L.A. He'll put it into play. Come hard down the left side. Put it up strong. And Beasley going for the block. Got him with the body. Second foul on senior John Mark Beasley. Puts Leake's Gage Warren at the line. He's scored 3. Excuse me, he scored 5, 2 in the first and a junction 3 in the third, and he nails the first free throw. The sophomore silky smooth on that second one. It's 26-6. Out a high ball screen, Beasley to Bubba Coleman. He goes in the lane to Carson Mowdy. Gets it back out behind the arc. Rebels defending well underneath. Bubba Coleman, shot from the left elbow, short. Rebound run down by Warren. He sends it out ahead, right sideline to Prince. Ames fires for 3. Off the right side, no good. And the rebound pulled down on the baseline. Brookhaven's Carson Mowdy. Brookhaven coming back at it, trailing by 20. Early stages of the second period. Davis working on Cantrell. Moves, keeps that left pivot foot. Now out high for a long distance 3 from Beasley that horseshoes out. Taken by Prince on the defensive rebound. Left side, Cantrell, catch and release 3, too long. Davis trying to control it with his right hand, but it goes over the end line. Leake keeps it with 5:27 to play in the second. Tate Edwards trigger it in. Prince calling for the lob, and then the pass left baseline picked off by Mowdy. Cougars come the other way. 5:21, clock ticking. Second period action. On a high ball screen. Prince nearly got the steal from Davis. Then the pass into the interior. Deflected. Taken away by Gage Warren for L.A. He comes to the top of the circle. Left side, Cantrell 3. High arcing shot. Junction 3 is good. And a timeout. Coach Josh Watts with 4:58 to play, and the Rebels have extended the lead out to 29-6. We'll be back in 30.
If you love sports, get in the game by getting In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Boswell Media Sports.
Next Leake Academy basketball broadcast is tomorrow. And after that, Saturday, December 7 from Philadelphia. Rebels and the Tornadoes. But tomorrow it's the Rebels and the Copiah Colonels in varsity girls and boys action from Pelahatchie. We're in the second period here, 4:58 to play. Leake 29, Brookhaven 6. Brookhaven basketball across the midcourt logo. Comes freshman Bubba Coleman. Hands it to Carter Evans, who's returned to the game. Now to Braden Allen. Going to the corner, right side. Dribble around the arc. Back to the top, now left side. Coleman leveled off by Warren. Now into the corner, open look for 3. In and out, no good. Cantrell mishandled the rebound. He was hoping for a foul call as Carter Davis reached in and tried to poke it away from the top of his head. The officials award the ball to Brookhaven. Could be a makeup call. They'll never admit it, but Brookhaven keeps it. Down 23 points. Good job. The quick hands from Carter Seal to deny the entry pass into the low post. Brookhaven will play it off the sideline. Right side, Evans, and then a whistle away from the basketball. Gage Warren called for a hold. his first, team second. 4:12 to play. 29-6 ball game. Brookhaven got a steep hill to climb to get back into this one. Fake from three. Drive going up strong to the rim and scoring off the window is Carter Davis, who has 6 of their 8 points. Into the post left side. Double team comes. Carter Seal turns and scores from 3 feet in front of the basket with his right hand. First 2 for Carter. The Rebels are up 31-8. Right corner 3. Open look. In and out. Missed. Seal claims the board. Long lead pass. Easy transition 2 for Prince. He's got 14 in the game. The Rebels are up 25 points. Under 3:20 to go in the second. Twin high screeners out for Brookhaven. They put their half-court work into motion here, and then a reach-in foul. Carter Seal trying to slow down the penetration drive. It's the second on Carter Seal, team's third. Excuse me, it's the first on Seal. Major Chandler and Matthew Nowell in the game now for Leake, along with Trey Clark. Jason Morgan told me he was going to experiment with some rotation work today. Under 3 to play, and Cougars unable to get it inside and goes over the end line. Rebels basketball leading 33-8. Matthew Nowell signals with his left hand, moves over to the left sideline, gets Clark out for a ball screen, pass to Prince. He mishandles it but recovers it, gets it to Tate Edwards in the corner. They bounce it in the post. Edwards gives it up to Prince, cutting in the basket. He can't get it to go, but gets the offensive rebound and the putback. Good looking set for the Rebels there. They nearly mishandled the ball a couple of times, but kept their poise. 35-8. 2:20 to go. Steele in front of the bench. Here comes Prince, hard to the rim, and no one's going to slow him down. 18 for Samuel Prince. It's 37-8. Working down the right lane line. Shot up from 6 feet away. No good. Missed by Coleman. Rebound Rebels. Nowell leveled off at the free throw line. Right side reverses to Trey Clark. He'll aim and fire for 3, and it rebound comes up high. Rebound claimed by Brookhaven's Carter Davis. Davis bounces right baseline. Long 2-point shot missed. Rebels Major Chandler gets the rebound but throws it away in the backcourt, and the 3 good from the left side from Madden Coleman, his first basket of the game. 37-11 with 1:22 to play. Coach Morgan giving a little instruction to Nowell. He needs to get it across the midcourt line. He does. Left sideline Edwards. Left baseline Clark. Turns. Fires a mid-range 2 that's no good. Davis can't control it in the corner. Or did he? Brookhaven brings Talon Welch and Ridge Hamill into the game for their first action this afternoon. Rebels have Chandler, Clark, Edwards, Prince, and Nowell on the floor in Navy. 1 minute to play in the half, 37-11. Rebels put some pressure out high on Coleman. They're working around the perimeter. Another high ball screen, but good defensive help from Clark. Get an open look, right corner, 3 on the way, too long, missed by Evans, and the Rebels get the rebound. Rebels don't have numbers, but that doesn't stop Prince and Nowell. Turnaround 6-footer, no good. Chandler with the offside rebound, and he gets fouled, puts it in off the window. Count the bucket. Hoop and the harm will send Major Chandler to the line. Put the foul on Ridge Hamill, his first, team's second. Chandler already has a point at the free throw line. Misses the free throw. 39-11 with 29 seconds to go. Rebels bring some pressure out to the perimeter. Coleman gives it up to Welch. Now out to Evans. He's leveled off. 13 seconds. Drive. Hamill can't get it to go. And then commits the foul on Edwards, who had blocked him out. 2 on Hamill. 39-11. The Rebels can get the last shot. 5 seconds. Why not put it up? Tate Edwards from 3. Off the right side, no good. Rebound goes out long, gets run down by Brookhaven as the first half clock expires. Leake 39, Brookhaven 11 as we go to the halftime. We'll take a break and come back and give you the offensive scoring numbers and bring in Sam Rigby for a word as well as Leake Academy boys basketball continues.
Hey, it's Toby from Wendy's. Picture a Baconator. The 6 strips of Applewood smoked bacon, the hot and juicy beef, the pretzel bun. Wait, pretzel bun? A pretzel Baconator. And it's only here for a limited time? And right now you can get $3 off mobile orders of $15 or more with the offer in the Wendy's app? This changes everything. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new pretzel Baconator.
Limited time only. A participating U.S. Wendy's. $15 minimum required before taxes and fees. Account registration required.
I sure do like my new hunting rifle. I bought it over at Ozark Ag. When I went in, they had such a great selection. Took me a while to make up my mind. I have it sighted in now, and I'm ready for the big bucks. Tomorrow I'm going back over to Ozark Ag and stock up on ammo. While I'm there, I just might check out those deer stands. Hey, honey, I know you're listening. Make sure you shop for me at Ozark Ag. They're on Highway 16 West in Carthage.
If you love sports, get in the game by getting In Sports. In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia, puts you in the game with personalized jerseys and fan wear to support your favorite team. In Sports has the cheer uniforms you're looking for, as well as plaques and trophies. Looking for sports equipment? In Sports has that too. In Sports also believes in giving the best possible customer service with in-town deliveries. Be the fan you've always wanted to be with In Sports, just off the square in Philadelphia.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank covers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Baptist League Rural Health Clinics have a variety of healthcare options with primary care, pediatrics, and women's health. Providing care at 3 locations in Carthage, Walnut Grove, and Madden. Call 601-267-1470 today to schedule your appointment. Extended hours and Saturdays are available at our primary care clinic located in Carthage. Baptist League, making your health care our #1 priority.
Before you begin those do-it-yourself projects outside your home or business, be sure you know where your underground utilities are located. Always call before you dig. One easy phone call to 811 can protect you from injury and expense. Plus, it's the law in Mississippi. Make the call and avoid serious or fatal injury. For more electrical safety tips, contact Central Electric Power Association, serving you since 1937, an equal opportunity provider and employer.
Boswell Media Sports.
Philip Palmertree and Sam Rigby with you at East Rankin Academy. Billy Steen, our studio producer, and we've got the halftime score in the boys' game, 39-11. The Rebel girls varsity team defeated Brookhaven 60-32 in a noon tip-off. And we'll remind you again, we'll be back here in Pelahatchie for the Thanksgiving Tournament tomorrow at noon on Cruising 98.3 and on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel. Here's a quick rundown of the offensive scoring numbers. Only 3 players in the scoring column for the Cougars. Carter Davis with half a dozen, Madden Coleman with 3, and Bubba Coleman with 2. For Leake, Samuel Prince has 18 of the Rebels' 39 points, all on 2-point shots. 7 for Gage Warren. He made a 2, a junction 3, and went 2 for 2 at the free throw line. And Eli Cantrell with a 2-point basket and a junction 3 for 5 points. Matthew Nowell scored a pair of buckets in the first quarter for 4. And then 3 for Major Chandler off a 2 and 1 for 3 free throw shooting and Carter Seal had a 2 in the second quarter. Trey Clark and Tate Edwards also played in the first quarter but didn't score. So Prince with 18. Warren poured in 7. 5 for Cantrell, 4 for Nowell, 3 for Chandler, and 2 for Seal. Leake leads 39-11. Let's bring in Sam Rigby. Sam, your first half observations.
Rebel defense has been really a key factor in transition on the offensive end, whether it be Samuel Prince pushing out the pace for Rebel offense or a couple others. But Prince, with those 18 points, the majority of them have come in the transition game, driving down the floor after the steals or the defensive rebounds, and that's been what's pushed the Rebels out to this 28-point lead over Brookhaven.
This is your first look at 25, Samuel Prince. What do you think about the Rebel junior?
Prince he's really impressive out in the open floor. He's real quick down the floor, out without the ball and with the ball. He's moving, and he goes to the goal. He knows that he's leaking out kind of a little bit after the rebounds, and knows the Rebels want to get him that ball in open space and get right to the basket and convert on these Rebels inside the paint baskets. He's been really efficient at that in the first half.
8 minutes up on the clock. We're ready to start the third quarter. Rebels 39, Brookhaven 11. They jumped out to a 19-0 lead, led 21-4 at the end of the first quarter. And it looks like the Rebels will have basketball possession. Cantrell, Seal, Edwards, Warren, and Prince on the floor in Navy for L.A. Brookhaven will have Talon Welch, Carson Mowdy, Braden Allen, and Carter Evans, Ridge Hamill on the floor. So not their starting 5. 28-point for Leake. It's Brookhaven basketball. They'll head right to left from below us, opposite the benches and the scorers table. The Leake side is opposite us, which is not usually the case here at this gym. Usually we're here up among the Leake folks when we play East Rankin. We'll be back here soon enough to play some district basketball. Here we go. Start the third quarter. Evans on the dribble at the top of the key, gives it up. Brookhaven working it to the right side. Hamill out to Evans. Evans left-hand dribble leveled off by Edwards. Working around the arc, right side, trying to drive in amongst defenders, but foul called. They'll put it on Cantrell, his second. Cantrell will head to the bench. Trey Clark comes in. Opening 30 seconds of the quarter. First possession of the half. Right corner, Hamill guarded by Warren. He gives it up quickly. They loop it down, right lane line. Nothing there for Welch. Now a drive into the paint and conversion. 2 points high off the glass from Mowdy. Gets his first bucket, 39-13. Rebels get it point blank range in front of the basket. Turning and scoring it is Seal. Rebels 41, Cougars 13. Played 1 minute of the third period. Left lane line, Mowdy going up strong, high off the glass. Shot missed, but the Rebels commit the foul. 2 shots coming up. Foul was put, they said, on 23. There is no 23. I think it's going to be on Seal. Free throw good from Mowdy. He's got another one coming. 41-14, and here's the second free throw. It's missed. Prince goes up, yanks down the rebound with his right hand. Long past the front court. Good look from Clark down to Seal, cutting to the basket. Dime from Clark. 43-14 Rebels. High ball screen set for Evans. Go left corner to Allen. Free throw line into Hamill. They try to bounce it down to the baseline, and right hand of Samuel Prince was quick, but he couldn't make the steal. Instead, it goes over the end line, and the Cougars keep it. They corrected that foul earlier, put it on Warren. Shot goes up, shot missed. Rebound Carter Seal for L.A. Long 2, good for Clark. He had his toe on the line. But Trey Clark gets into the scoring column with a long 2. 45-14, Rebels up 31 points. Long two off the right side, missed by Welch. Rebels get the rebound off the bounce. Gage Warren, left side, going up, trying to lay it in, gets fouled. I think the foul was committed on the floor. Goes on Carter Evans, his first, team's first. Leake plays it left of the bucket. Tate Edwards finds Warren in the corner. He's going to go hard, right baseline, trying to reverse, no good, but there with a offensive rebound and put back is Prince with his 20th point. A steal from Edwards in the backcourt, and he's got an easy left side lay-in, and the Rebels keep pouring it on in the the third. They lead at 49-14. We'll step aside after the time and come back after the timeout.
Roll into Junction Deli, where nourishment meets journey. On the menu, delectable breakfast, lunch, and supper. Whether you're in Philadelphia, Newton, Union, Carthage, Louisville, Oxford, or Scuba, we're the local pit stop that blends the allure of delicious food with the convenience of a fuel station. Remember, when your stomach grumbles or your tank covers on empty, we're just around the corner. Download the Junction app for ordering convenience and look for the new car wash in Louisville next to Walmart.
Boswell Media Sports.
Philippometry back with you. It's second half action, 49-14. Leake boys in front, and Sam just pointed out something to me. The head coach, Josh Watts, and the entire Cougar bench is not out there. They just have the starting the five that I mentioned, and it appears that they're going to play the entirety of the second half, talking about Allen, Evans, Hamill, Welch, and the fourth one is not Davis. So exactly what's going on there is a mystery to me. The Cougars play it in. Long two at the top, partially blocked by Prince, but controlled by Hamill on the baseline for the Cougars. They'll keep it on their end. Open three off the left side, missed by Welch. Rebound Seal for the Rebs. Right side, Prince. He'll step back for three, leave it off the left side. No good. Rebound pulled down by Carson Mowdy. Then he can't control it. Goes off his knee, out of bounds, and the Rebels will have it. So we've got a running clock now. 35-point game. Under 5 to play. Trying to lob it in to Seal. Too deep, but chased down behind the arc by Prince. He's going to go strong. Can't get it in with the right hand. Offensive rebound, Seal, and then he loses it between his feet. And Braden Allen's there to pick it off. Now the coach and the remaining starters are back out on the bench for Brookhaven. So whatever that absence was, it's over now. But there's a steal on the baseline. Going up high to get a pass. Picking off is Seal. Ahead to Prince. Lays it up with a right hand from 12 feet out. No good. Stick back, no good from Seal. Then Prince gets the rebound and scores. Rebels crashing the offensive glass and making it pay off. 51-14. Timeout called by Coach Mowdy of Brookhaven with 4:16 to play. 51-14 the score. We're going to confirm the length of the timeout. Officials still talking to Coach Mowdy about something. That we are in the midst of a timeout, and if it ends up being a 30 without any signal, well, you'll just have to listen to me talk. It has been all Leake. They scored the first 19 points of the game. Samuel Prince now has 22 to lead all scorers. So, yeah, it's coming out of a 30-second timeout. The Rebels will make some subs out of the timeout, including Nolan McCall, 5'11 junior, checking in for the first time. He's joined also by Major Chandler and Matthew Nowell. Edwards and Cantrell stay on the floor. Brookhaven keeps Allen, Hamill, Welch, put Madden Coleman out there. Madden Coleman spins on Major Chandler in the lane, trying to go strong to the rim. Gets Chandler to commit the blocking foul. That's 2 on Major. Moves second and team's third. The free throws for Madden Coleman, who made a 3-point basket in the first half. First one slides all around and comes off. He puts up a flat free throw. We're in a continuous clock running situation with a 37-point blowout going on here. Second one halfway down and out. Rebound Cantrell for L.A. McCall, nothing inside. The Rebels working around the perimeter in the offensive end. Down on the baseline, away from the basket. Chandler feeds Nowell. He launches a three that's way short. Rebound Welch for the Cougars. Now Evans between the legs dribble. Uses a high screen. They try to lob it down, but knocked away by Edwards. Chandler gets the steal. Gives it to Nowell. He turns. Floater in the lane, left short. Rebound Madden Coleman for the Cougars. 2:56 to play, and the Rebels up 51-14. Left wing, right-hand dribble for Allen. Goes to Madden Coleman trying to work in on Major Chandler. Puts up a 12-footer that's no good. Rebound off the left side for Eli Cantrell. Cantrell with it on the baseline to Chandler. Reverses for an open three for Tate Edwards that's short. Just nicks the front of the rim, but offensive rebound and left-hand stick back for Eli Cantrell. The Rebels really playing well on the offensive glass. 53-14. Cantrell guarding out on the left wing. They go to Hamill. He gives it up. Three from the top off the right side. Missed. Controlled by Welch. But he's throws it away to Edwards at the top of the key. Now Cantrell wants to go hard. Now leaves it for Nowell, cutting right down the middle of the lane for a point-blank range two. Matthews got 6. The Rebels extend the lead to 41 points, 55-14. Going left side, Carter Evans, nothing there. Major Chandler knocks it into the backcourt, but the Cougars retrieve it. Pass from underneath to the left corner. Now along 2. Off the mark by Allen. Rebound Chandler for L.A. You hear his friends calling moo out from the stands. But the Rebels throw it away. Nolan McCall lost it in the right corner and turns over to the Cougars with 1:05 to play. Third quarter, Leake 55, Brookhaven 14, and time called for a sub as Bubba Coleman checks in. He replaces Carter Evans. Replaces Braden Allen. Coleman with horn screeners at the top. Pass out to the right wing. Hamill tries to go down to, Welch trying to go down, or Hamill trying to go down to Welch. I get it straight, and Welch mishandled it out of bounds. He's very frustrated. 24 seconds. Rebels will play for the last shot of the quarter. Up 41 points. Here's a three. Left short by Edwards. Run down by McCall on the baseline. Rebels get another look at it. Back out between the rings to Nowell. Double team comes to him to free throw line. Chandler shovels left side. Now pass into the paint, mishandled. Stolen by the Cougars. And McCall with some good on-ball defense at midcourt. That'll run out the quarter. Rebels 55, Brookhaven 14 as we head to the fourth quarter.
Woodstock Furniture in Philadelphia says, let's go Rebels. Woodstock Furniture has a game plan to score big-time savings for our Rebel faithful all season long. Family-owned and operated, Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia behind McAllister's has a winning tradition with their low price guarantee on furniture for every room in the house. Plus, if you buy it today, you get it today. Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia loves the Rebels like the Rebels love to win.
When dealing with something as complex as taxes and payroll can be, you can turn to Weaver Tax and Accounting to make things easier. Their professional staff works diligently to make sure your business and personal returns are complete and finished in a timely manner. Weaver Tax and Accounting will also execute your bookkeeping and payroll, bringing you the best in tax services since 1979. Weaver Tax and Accounting, 20 South Street, Sebastopol, and 109 Chadwick Avenue in Walnut Grove.
Boswell Media Sports.
Fourth quarter begins. L.A. with a basketball. They send Riles Wilkerson into the game at guard. Have Warren, Chandler, Trey Clark and McCall on the floor. Chandler tried to go down the middle of the lane and score it. Ball got deflected off his hands and out of bounds. Leake 55. Brookhaven has scored just 14. Scored only 3 points in that third quarter. Then the Cougars mishandle it out away from the basket. Madden Coleman lets it get away, and Leake takes it. Warren up ahead right side. Olin McCall for three. In and out, no good. Chandler working hard. One bounce, offensive board, and a two-hand stick back. 5 for Major Chandler. Ridge Hamill trying to break to the basket, get a pass underneath, but can't keep control of it. Goes off his fingers, out of bounds. Leake brings it up the other way, leading 57-14. Out high, Gage Warren stops, pops for three, off the left side of the rim, no good. Rebound chased down, Ridge Hamill. Brookhaven coming out with it. Carter Evans wanted to go in amongst the trees, gets fouled on the floor. Confirm who the foul is on. It goes on Riles Wilkerson, his first. Team's first, 6:20, clock ticking. Into the right corner to Hamill. Sophomore sends it out to Welch. Gives it up. Double team comes to Bubba Coleman. Now long two rattled in and good for Talon Welch. He gets in the scoring column, 57-16. Rebels get it tipped out of bounds. 57-16, 5:47, continuously running clock in the fourth. Riles Wilkerson to trigger it in. Goes to Chandler, he goes strong, his shot rejected by Madden Coleman. Cougars coming the other way. Carter Evans, bothered by Warren. Bounce pass. Welch up with it. Shot high off the glass, no good. Trey Clark cleans the glass for the Rebels. Leading 57-16. Here's Riles Wilkerson. Catch and shoot three off the left side into the backboard, no good. Rebound going to Ridge Hamill for the Cougars. Rebels about to send some more subs into the game, but we get action stopped. So Braden Allen of Brookhaven can enter the game. Or it may have been just a fake. Yeah, now some subs are taking their warm-up shirts off. The sides, Brookhaven plays it inline right of the basket. Out to freshman Bubba Coleman, left-hand dribble. Moves to the left, tries to use a screen, but good job hedging underneath it. And a hard bump in the lane. Offensive foul, the call. Nolan McCall with a great defensive play, getting Madden Coleman to commit the offensive foul, and Leake takes it on the turnover. 57-16 with 4:22. Clock draining. Gage Warren dribbles left side, uses a Clark screen. They work it around the perimeter. Wilkerson for three. It's short, but offensive board. Chandler going up strong to the rim and sticking it back in with authority. 7 for Chandler. It's 59-16. Right corner, one bounce. Hamill uses up his dribble, working behind the arc. Now spinning into the lane for a kick out three from Allen that airballs. Rebound Wilkerson. And they'll call time for the subs to come into the game for Leake. Talking about James Smith, Jalen Klutwick. See who else is coming in. 35, Davis Savell. And Baker Yarborough. Klutwick handles it, McCall stays out there for the Rebels. Savell on the left side for a three at the top, missed by Yarborough, and then a collision underneath the rebound. McCall and Welch hit the deck. 3 minutes to play. Rebels 59, Brookhaven 16. Both the Rebel girls and boys are going to get blowout wins. The The Rebels have emptied the bench in the fourth quarter. Up at the top, Brookhaven, deep three, left short. Rebound, James Smith for the Rebels. Going to Klutwick. Klutwick handles it between the circles. Comes left side to Savell. Down to Yarborough. Now James Smith with his back to the basket. 12 feet away. Gives to Klutwick for a three that's an air ball, no good, but saved in bounds by Yarborough to McCall. One more, 2 minutes to play. Savell's three went 3/4 of the way down and came out. Rebel bench was about to erupt if that had gone in. Stays 59-16. Brookhaven with the defensive rebound, puts it into play. Allen at the top, guarded by Yarborough. Bring out Hamill over to Coleman. Now the drive from Welch, and he gets hit on the arm going to the rim. Shot's no good. James Smith picks up the foul, his first, team's third. Minute 41, and the clock will continue to run as Talon Welch of Brookhaven heads to the free throw line. Good looking free throw, makes the first one. 59-17, a second free throw coming up right now. No bounce, he just aims and fires and makes it. 59-18. And then a mishandle of the ball in the backcourt from Klutwick turns it over to the Cougars with minute 5 to go. So we'll be done in a minute, literally. Off the inbound, they come right wing, working to the left side. Allen, the left elbow, out behind the arc to Coleman. Allen comes inside the arc, little hard push, drive from Madden Coleman, and the Rebels foul him as he moves strong to the rack. Foul goes on Nolan McCall. Got him with just one. Scoreboard says 2. Free throw missed by Coleman, who has 3 points, but he's 0 for 3 at the charity stripe. 20 seconds to play. So we're about to be done. Should be a lane violation on the Cougars. So no attempt in the record book. 5 seconds left, and Leake, nothing left to do but dribble it out, and they'll take home a Monday afternoon 59-18 victory over the Brookhaven Cougars. Leake improves to 7-1, 59-18 the final. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back and wrap it up here from Pelahatchie as Leake Academy basketball continues.
Dr. Brooke Bobo and his staff at Carthage Veterinary Clinic wish you and your animals the very best. They treat all animals, large or small, with the care you would want for a member of your family. Carthage Veterinary Clinic provide for your sick or injured animals and also offer grooming and boarding as well. Located on Highway 16, Carthage Veterinary Clinic is open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 7:30 until 5:30, and Wednesday and Saturday from 7:30 till noon.
What is the value of an independent insurance agent? We don't work for any one insurance company. Instead, we work for our clients. We sell insurance from multiple companies, and that means at South Group Cox Agency, you always have an expert on your side who can find you the best policy and rates for you and your family. Now is the time to come by and let us at South Group Cox give you a free quote. Open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. South Group Cox Agency, 207 West Main Street in Carthage.
Woodstock Furniture in Philadelphia says, let's go Rebels. Woodstock Furniture has a game plan to score big-time savings for our Rebel faithful all season long. Family-owned and operated, Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia behind McAllister's has a winning tradition with their low price guarantee on furniture for every room in the house. Plus, if you buy it today, you get it today. Woodstock Furniture at 70 Canal Place in Philadelphia loves the Rebels like the Rebels to win. Love to win.
When dealing with something as complex as taxes and payroll can be, you can turn to Weaver Tax and Accounting to make things easier. Their professional staff works diligently to make sure your business and personal returns are complete and finished in a timely manner. Weaver Tax and Accounting will also execute your bookkeeping and payroll, bringing you the best in tax services since 1979. Weaver Tax and Accounting, 20 South Street, Sebastopol, and 109 Chadwick Avenue in Walnut Grove.
Boswell Media Sports.
Post-game after successful Monday opening of the ERA Thanksgiving Tournament in Pelahatchie. Rebel girls won the noon game 60-32 over Brookhaven, and the boys with a resounding 59-18 blowout of Brookhaven in the second game. East Rankin's girls are about to play Copiah. They're loosening up as we're about to pack up and head home and then do this again tomorrow, Lord willing, at noon as the Rebels take on Copiah in both high school girls and high school boys action. But let's talk about this boys game before we wrap this up. Leake raced out to a 19-0 lead and never looked back, led it 39-11 at the half, 55-14 after 3, and then get the 59-18 win. For the Cougars, they had 5 players score, led by Carter Davis with 6, 4 for Talon Welch off the bench, 3 apiece for Madden Coleman and Carson Mowdy, and Bubba Coleman had 2 in the game. Ridge Hamill, Carter Evans, Braden Allen, Braxton Orr, and John Mark Beasley played in the game but didn't score. Leake got everybody in the ball game who's available health-wise today. But we're led by Samuel Prince's 22 points. He had a dozen in the first quarter as part of that Rebel explosion in the first quarter. Had 18 at the half and scored 2 more. All his points were 2-point shots, so he made 11 twos for 22 points. He's the only Rebel in double figures. 7, the lucky number for 3 different Rebel players. Gage Warren with a 2, a junction 3, and 2 for 2 free throw shooting in the first half for 7. Eli Cantrell made a junction 3 and 2 field goals for 7 points. And then Major Chandler had 3 2-point baskets and went 1 for 3 at the charity stripe for 7. Matthew Nowell had half a dozen off 3 made shots. And then 2 points apiece for Tate Edwards off a third quarter 2, and Trey Clark did the same, a third quarter 2, to wrap up the Rebels scoring. Davis Savell, Riles Wilkerson, Baker Yarborough, Jalen Klutwick, James Smith, and Nolan McCall all saw minutes in the second half but didn't score. So to summarize it again, Prince poured in 22 and 7 apiece for Chandler, Warren, and Cantrell. Half a dozen for Carter Seal. I forgot him. He made 3 2-point shots. So Seal with 6, Nowell with 6. And then 2 apiece for Tate Edwards and Trey Clark as the Rebels improved to 7-1. We'll play Copiah tomorrow. That'll do it for us here. We'll pack it up and catch you tomorrow a few minutes before noon right here on the Boswell Media Sports YouTube channel or on Cruising 98.3, the Christmas station. Christmas music is backing up. I can feel it pushing against the dam, and it's about to break through. So we better sign off here and get back to the Christmas music. But we'll catch you tomorrow. Thanks, Billy Steen. Thanks to our camera operator and halftime and in-between game commentator Sam Rigby, and our producer, director, the award-winning Breck Riley. For everybody at Boswell Media Sports, thanks for making us part of your Monday. And let's just do it all again tomorrow, same time, a little before noon. Until then, I'm Philip Palmertree saying good afternoon, grace and peace, and go Rebels.